What if the biggest threat to Caitlin Clark's career isn't an opponent on the court, but the very league that was supposed to elevate her? The WNBA branded her as their future, the face of a new era. But what's unfolding looks more like sabotage than celebration. And now, with a new injury, viral clips, and one referee allegedly fired, fans are asking, concerned, is the WNBA failing the very player that's saving it? This isn't just a sports controversy. This is the kind of moment that defines the future of a league. Gravelly. It started with complaints. Then it became footage, and now it's a full-blown scandal. Every single game, frustrated. More WNBA fans are pointing out the same thing. The referees aren't just missing calls, they're letting the game spiral out of control. Caitlin Clark, arguably the league's most high-profile rookie ever, has been shoved, hacked, and knocked to the floor with zero whistles. One now viral moment even shows a referee literally turning his back as she's knocked down. Shocked. He didn't just miss it. He refused to see it. This wasn't a random bad call. It was a pattern. And now one of those referees is reportedly gone. But is that too little, too late?
The league's worst nightmare came true. Caitlin Clark is injured. She's out for at least 2 weeks with a quadriceps strain. But no one's buying the accident explanation. Because when you roll the tape, you'll see dozens of plays where she was thrown to the ground, elbowed on drives, or tripped off ball, without any protection from officials. You don't need a medical degree to connect the dots. This wasn't a freak twist. It was a season's worth of punishment finally catching up. And here's the kicker. She played 185 straight games in college and the pros before this. She's never missed a game. Until now. She was supposed to be the draw, the phenomenon, the star that brought new eyes to women's basketball. Instead, Caitlin Clark has been treated like a problem, a threat. From the moment she debuted, it's been full-court pressure, constant contact, and defenders bodying her like it's an MMA match. Meanwhile, when she asks for calls, she gets shrugged off, or worse, mocked. One clip shows her and teammate Sophie Cunningham pleading with a ref for answers. They got nothing, not even eye contact. Clark isn't being asked to adjust. She's being targeted.
You'd expect WNBA officials to be elite, right? Wrong. According to multiple reports, many of the league's referees were pulled from high school games. Some skipped college and G League experience entirely. And it gets worse. These refs aren't even calling games on their own judgment. There's a behind-the-scenes competition committee made up of general managers, coaches, and stakeholders. They decide how physical the game should be, not based on fairness, but on branding. Refs are following orders, not making impartial calls. And Caitlin Clark? She's the one paying the price. This isn't just incompetence, it's control. The WNBA is still trying to shape what the game looks like, and Caitlin Clark's fast-paced, high-scoring, ultra-visible style doesn't fit their old-school physical blueprint. So instead of adapting to her, the system is resisting her. She's drawing millions of new fans, selling out arenas, shattering TV records. But the league is sending a chilling message. No one is bigger than the system, even if that means letting your biggest star take hit after hit until she breaks.
Since Clark's injury, the league has said nothing about the physical plays she's endured. No statement, no acknowledgement,
Nothing.
no apology, no review, not even a generic, "we're looking into it." That silence has only added fuel to the fire. Fans are interpreting it not as oversight, but as indifference. And now, the league's critics are louder than ever, accusing the WNBA of negligence, favoritism, and even intentional suppression. Because when your most valuable player is getting beat up and you do nothing, you're complicit. It's not just fans raising alarm bells anymore. Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White didn't hold back. She flat out said she's had enough, calling the recent officiating egregious.
Even other WNBA stars like Brittney Griner and Kelsey Mitchell have voiced concern. Some are calling out inconsistencies. Others are demanding player protection. Across the board, there's a clear message. The officiating isn't just bad, it's broken. And for a league finally gaining momentum, it's an unacceptable risk. The Caitlin Clark injury is bad. But even before that, bad officiating was affecting the outcome of games. One key example: the Fever versus Liberty game. Clark drove to the hoop, took clear contact from Natasha Cloud. No whistle. Moments later, the Liberty went to the line and won. Clark's coach tried to challenge the call, but couldn't. Why? Because she didn't have a full timeout. The rule book blocked justice. This kind of thing doesn't just hurt teams, it erodes trust in the sport, and viewers are starting to notice.
The tide has turned. New fans drawn in by Caitlin Clark's electrifying play are now questioning whether the league even wants her there. Social media is erupting. The hashtag #ProtectCC has gone viral. Sports talk shows are taking sides. Legal analysts are even speculating about class action player safety lawsuits. The WNBA had a chance to ride the wave Clark created. Instead, it's sinking under its own weight. The fans see it, and they're watching closely. So, here's the bottom line. Caitlin Clark didn't just raise the bar. She changed the game. She brought attention, money, and momentum. But instead of embracing her, the system seems to be punishing her. Whether it's jealousy, politics, or a refusal to let one player define the league's image, this resistance is backfiring. The WNBA is at a crossroads. Evolve and protect its stars, or lose them, because Clark's fans won't forget, and neither will history. If you think players like Caitlin Clark deserve protection, fairness, and respect, hit that like button right now. Drop a comment with #ProtectCC and let the league know. Fans are watching. And if you want more inside stories on the chaos behind the scenes, click the next video on your screen. What's coming next might shock you even more.